This is the solution of problem number 3 from semester 2 review um, number 1. In this problem, we are looking at composition in a way that we haven't seen before. So the composition of a function, f with g of x, is equal to 8x squared minus 8x plus 4, and then we're given what g of x is. So what we know is that f of g of x, which is 2x minus 3, is equal to 8x squared minus 8x plus 4. And our challenge is to find this outer function so that when we do the composition with the linear function, we get a quadratic function. And thinking about the way composition works, we can tell that f of x must be a quadratic function, and the general form is ax squared plus bx plus c, such that when we substitute 2x minus 3 in for x and square it, we will indeed get a quadratic function. So let's go ahead and do this composition. So f of g of x is what we're going to do. F of g of x, which is f of 2x minus 3. I'm going to substitute that in to my function ax squared plus bx plus c. So I'm going to have a times 2x minus 3 squared plus b times 2x minus 3 plus c. And I know that has to equal to 8x squared minus 8x plus 4. And I'm going to start expanding on the left-hand side. So I'm going to have a times 4x squared minus 12x plus 9 plus 2bx minus 3b plus c equals 8x squared minus 8x plus 4. And I'm going to distribute the a. So I'm going to have 4ax squared minus 12ax plus 9a plus 2bx minus 3b plus c is equal to 8x squared minus 8x plus 4. And I'm going to rewrite the left side grouping like terms. So I'm going to have 4ax squared. Then I'm going to group the linear terms. So I've got x, or I guess I'll just write negative 12ax plus 2bx. And then I'm going to group the linear terms. So I have plus 9a minus 3b plus c. And that is equal to, and I'm going to color code these, the quadratic term, 8x squared minus 8x plus 4. And in order for this equation to be true, the quadratic parts have to be equal, the linear parts have to be equal, and the constant parts have to be equal, because there are no other like terms to combine in order to make this true. So I can go ahead and I can write 3 smaller equations to solve so that we can find a, b, and c. The first one would be that 4a equals 8, because 4ax squared has to equal to 8x squared. The second one would be that negative 12a plus 2b has to be equal to negative 8. And the third equation that we're going to write is 9a minus 3b plus c has to equal to 4. So let's solve the equation with a first. We can see if 4a equals 8, then a equals 2. For the next equation, we can substitute a in. So we know that we have negative 12 times 2 plus 2b has to equal to negative 8. So then we have negative 24 plus 2b equals negative 8. So 2b equals 16 and b equals 8. And for our third equation, we're going to substitute in what a and b are. So we're going to have 9 times 2 minus 3 times 8 plus c equals 4. So we have 18 minus 24 plus c equals 4. So negative 6 plus c equals 4, and c equals 10, which tells us we found the coefficients. And finally, we can state what f of x is. So f of x is equal to 2x squared plus 8x plus 10. And that's the outer function such that f of g of x is equal to 8x squared minus 8x plus 8.